Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2019 Valentine Open here in Laurel, Maryland. So the number 2 ranked player, Rocky Carson, takes on the number 1 ranked player, Cain Waslinchuk. Dean Bear in the booth with Fabio Soto. Fabio, how are you this evening?
Very, very well, Dean. Thank you very much, and we are excited to get this underway. The long-expected final here of the 2019 Valentine Open. Rocky Carson looking to defend his title from 2018.
Yeah, and not going to be able to defend that title right there with a shot like that in the middle of the court. But you know, Rocky Carson is going to give a battle and an effort. That's what I'm expecting to see. We all know what Cain can do with the ball.
And like you said, Cain is up right now, 2-0 in the head pen scoreboard. So what are we looking at here, Dean? What do you expect? What do you think we should be looking out for in this match?
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm thinking Rocky needs to do things a little bit different. You know, he's 76 and 3, and here he is. What does he need to do? He needs to be aggressive, and he needs to execute. And we say it a lot, but you know, he's going to have shots, and he's got to execute, and he's got to take care of it. See, like right there, he stepped over to the side and gave Cain the pinch, and you know, you can't give him that. Cain loves that corner right there.
He loves that corner, and we were expecting that shot. I don't know if Rocky Carson was, but we were expecting it. And Cain buries it into the left corner. It's just, you know, his offense is so aggressive, and he's going to keep trying to get Rocky fast-paced. And you think maybe Rocky's going to try to slow the pace down to win the match.
Second serve coming from Cain Waslinchuk. Off the back wall, Rocky shoots that right into Cain's wheelhouse. Nice shot down the line. Rocky Carson back in the box. The International Racquetball Tour would like to thank all the players that participate in any one of our sanctioned events. The tour would like to thank the millions of fans watching at home and those who are lucky enough to sit courtside. Special thanks to Tracy and Imani Valentine, Formula Flow, and the whole staff here at Sport Fit Total Racket Club. You want to host an event? You can email Dean at irt-tour.com.
Rocky Carson now. Lob to the right. Cain's backhand.
Good pick up there by Carson. Another shot by Waslinchuk down there. Rocky Carson gets that one. This goes to Cain's forehand, and he buries that into the corner. Gave 3 opportunities for setups for Cain Waslinchuk to kill the ball. That's probably too many.
Exactly. So what are the head-to-head, Dean, between these two athletes?
Well, they played 79 times total. Cain is 76 and 3. Rocky's 3 wins. Back in 2003, he won 3 straight in 2003 at the Tempe, Arizona Pro National quarterfinals. 11-6, 11-7, and 11-8. And in 2012 in Long Island, New York, Rocky won in the finals for an injury. And then in Denver, he also won in an injury in 2013. 7 tiebreakers these guys went, probably all back in 2000 early. Can't get that ball off the back wall.
I actually remember being in San Diego a few years ago. They faced off at the Sorrento Valley Racquetball Club, and they went to a tiebreaker when it was still in the 3 to 5 game format to 11 points. It was a 2.5 hour match. Timeout.
Timeout on the court. 6-0, Cain Waslinchuk. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat box, we'll stay right here. I want to let you know that WearRollout.com is the official apparel sponsor of the IRT. Rollout offers a complete line of IRT and other lifestyle racquetball clothing. Not only is Rollout the #1 clothing company in our industry, but they produce custom racquetball shirts for tournaments, teams, and other clients across the country. You can save 10% this weekend only. Use promotion code IRT Maryland at checkout. Retail or custom wear rollout.com is the go-to source for racquetball clothing worldwide. Shop wearrollout.com today and support the official apparel sponsor of the IRT. The IRT would like to give a special thanks to Gearbox for being one of our inside industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. Check them out online, www.gearboxsports.com.
Okay.
Zero serving 6 on the head pen scoreboard. Right here, early, game 1. Carson looking to get on the board. Good pick up there by Kane. Oh, Rocky just moved a little bit different. A little bit of contact there. Seems to be the keys here all weekend. So, Kane Wasselchuk serving in the box, 6 serving 0 on the head. Short serve is the call. The lefty, Kane Wasselchuk, playing with Pro Kennex. The righty, Rocky Carson, playing with head. Many setups for Kane Wasselchuk here early in game 1. Point Kane, 7 serving 0.
So Kane Wasselchuk again at the service box. Drive serve, it was short. Second opportunity there for King Kane.
Second serve from Kane, high lob, Rocky's forehand. Everyone seems to like to serve to Rocky's forehand. Yeah, you noticed that, right?
Yes, throughout this tournament we've seen that tendency, but right now Kane gets another point because of Rocky's skip serve. So 8 serving 0. Is this game going as we expected, Dean?
No, like I said, we always expect a little more of a battle. These players really know each other. So Kane's appealing a short serve. Disagree. Second serve is the call, shows short. Kane was very instant on that appeal, Fabio. You know, he knew right away.
He knew right away. He always knows where the ball is, and you know that's a good move. Some players don't fancy that.
Rocky hit the glass on his backswing right there. Skipped it in. 9
That's
serving
another
0.
point. So he called him on himself. So that was good because that prevented him. If Rocky's shot was actually good, then Kane gets a second opportunity.
The crowd trying to encourage Rocky to get a couple points here.
So 9-0 on the head pen scoreboard. Kane up. Another lob to Rocky's forehand. Dean.
Yeah, and Kane's got it right. He's right there for that one.
Wow.
Another little shot. Shot selection. Rocky Carson pinches. Kane's right there waiting for it. Taps it down the line. We got 2 goose eggs on the board. 10 serve 0. Kane Wasselchuk. Drive serve coming up. Z serve off the back wall. Carson. Kane taps it to the wall for another point.
You know, this is something that I like about Kane Wasilewski. He's not giving up. I mean, he's obviously on top 11-0. But what I'm saying is that sometimes those 3-wall balls, you don't chase them. Sometimes you're like, you know what, you'll let it go. And he doesn't let it go. Short serve.
No, he's going to take every opportunity available.
Kane again. Lob serve to Rocky's forehand once more. Rocky, overhead. Kane always on offense. Kane.
Right down the line, another point by Kane Wasilewski. Going to get a technical right now. So it's 12 serving a -1.
So just so you know, everybody watching at home, any type of aggression or unsportsmanlike conduct will not be tolerated, so the referee deems a negative point to Rocky Carson. Point again, Kane Wasilewski. That left corner. So 13 serving -1.
Drive serve from Kane Wasilewski. So 13 serves -1 on the head pen scoreboard. So first game point opportunity for Kane Wasilewski here in game number 1. 14 serving, -1. Drive serve. Nice little shot there by Rocky Carson.
Well, Rocky trying not to go out in a negative number here in the first game.
Rocky changing it up. I'd like to see that like a Z serve or a jam. There's a Z. He's right there.
So Kane Wasilewski trying to end this first game and hand Rocky his first -1 of the season.
So Kane, drive serve coming up. Big setup. Game 1 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Bear sitting here courtside once again with our right in the booth here with Fabio Soto, JP courtside. Our production manager, Pablo Faje. CEO in the house, Mike Grizz. Treasurer, Karen Grizz. The entire IRT staff is here.
And we're glad to be here. Great time we've been having here in Laurel, Maryland.
Good pickup right there by Carson early here in game one. Front wall, side wall, crack rollout by Kane Waslinchuk.
So 0-0, game number 2 of this final. So Kane immediately going to Rocky's forehand with a lob, not going to drive serve.
Zero pressure for Kane. No.
Skip and a point for Kane Waslinchuk to start off this second game. So he didn't drive serve right now in his first serve. So let's see what he does.
Kane?
Kane didn't drive serve right now. He immediately went to the lob to Rocky's forehand again. Same serve. Rocky with overhead. Skip by Kane.
0 serving 1 on the Head Pen scoreboard. Head Pen, not only the scoreboard sponsor, not just the official ball of the IRT, they're the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today. www.head.com/racquetball. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a special shout out to all of our partners, Head, Pen, Gearbox, Service Master, RYDF, Rafa House. Kane has just so much control over the ball.
Yeah, I was talking when we were in Atlanta a couple of weeks ago. I said, you know what, the players that I like in the front of the court, I was telling JP about it, is Kane Waslinchuk and Daniel De La Rosa. I think those players have really good front court.
So 2 bounce call, 1 up, 1 down, call stands. I think Rocky got that one.
So 1 appeal used and 1 appeal remaining. Kane Waslinchuk leading game number 2, 3 serving 0. Kane Waslinchuk to the serve. Short serve, second opportunity. Rocky Carson overhead. Kane gives Rocky a setup, but no, Rocky takes the ceiling shot. Kane firing it up. Exchange there in the front. Rocky keeping it alive. From the back, Kane.
Can't get that one.
Point number 4 for Kane Waslinchuk, 4 serving 0.
Nice return right there by Rocky Carson. Drive serve from Rocky from the right side. What a slap of the wrist there by Kane Waslinchuk. Not a good drive serve. Wasn't against the wall.
No, but you know what? I actually like that serve that Rocky picked.
Yeah, but it needs to get closer to the wall.
It does need to go closer to the wall, but his selection was great. Not very well executed, but I like that against Kane.
What an overhand smash into the left side corner. Winner
Chicken
by
dinner.
Kane Waslinchuk. 5 serving 0.
Again, Kane favors that lob to the right versus Rocky. Carson gonna take that setup. Kane. Wow.
Good winner there by Carson. The crowd giving some love to Rocky Carson.
Great rally. See, that's what I love about Kane. He was not favored right there by his court position to get that ball, yet he ran like it was no tomorrow. Kane establishing dominance. Skip ball there.
Skipped it in. Point earned, Rocky Carson.
So Kane's 20-point run just came to an end.
Wow.
Rocky Carson to the serve.
Someone in the crowd just said it. I heard him. 20-1. It's almost like odds. What a bullet with the forehand right there. You can't get that ball was just right in his wheelhouse for the forehand. Easy smash down the line. Like I'm just looking for a little more movement on the ball for Rocky Carson on his serves. You know, maybe clipping the sidewall, maybe having something like a jam or a wrap. Nice return. A bad serve by Kane Waslinchuk. And Carson just put that right into the corner.
See, that's the thing. Any opportunity that Rocky Carson has by a Kane Waslinchuk, let's just say, I wouldn't say mistake, but just not being as accurate as he usually is, he's going to take that opportunity in his favor, and he just did. So side out Rocky Carson. High lob Z to Kane's backhand. Kane.
Flat as a pancake right there. Kane Waslinchuk with a flatty. 5 serving 1 on the Ed Penn scoreboard.
High lob.
I want Rocky to shoot that ball.
Yes, I agree with you. Rocky has to shoot that ball.
He's like this over the ball. The ball's right here. So, all right.
You know,
Safety hinder. One of the
one up,
referees
one
agrees.
down. No appeals left for Rocky Carson, game 2 here.
So Rocky Carson, again, has 2 appeals, and he just lost the second one. So the only appeal that Rocky would have left right now, Dean, is if it's a game-ending point.
No, it said he has 1 appeal remaining. Scott just said. I overheard him. I thought he used both. The other one might have been in game 1.
There we go. Carson right there, taking advantage. Cutting, you see
Both
how he cut that
players
shirt off?
going right, but again, I would like to see something deep in the court, a high lob nick, something, yeah, you know. Skip ball.
Point there by Rocky Carson. Skip ball. Rocky on a 2-point run here. Carson again to serve. Carson going for the ceiling shot.
Backhand
Kane.
shot by Kane. That. Good athleticism by Kane Waslinchuk.
Yes.
Hitting the line, knowing it's hitting right back to himself, jumps right over the ball. Excellent play by Kane Waslinchuk.
I love his effort. Even though he's well within control of the match, he still wants to establish dominance. It doesn't matter. There we go. Side out, Rocky Carson biting that right corner. Rocky Carson to the serve. The 2-point run still. See serve now to Kane's backhand. Rocky. Kane diving.
Nice cross-court pass there by Rocky Carson.
Listen, we don't see Kane dive that often. When he does, here's something that I really know. He wants to win, no matter what.
Good return there by Kane, slightly off the back wall. Good kill shot by Rocky Carson right there, ladies and gentlemen.
So 4 serving 5 and the head pen scoreboard. Rocky Carson with a 4-point run, looking to extend it and tie up to a 5 apiece. Carson.
Short serve is the call.
That serve that Rocky's making, Dean, I remember back at the Chicago Pro Stop earlier this year, it worked very well for him. He scored
Last year.
Oh.
2018.
at least this season at Chicago. Yes, this year,
This
back
year.
in March.
This year, last season.
Yes, last
so our
season.
season just started.
Yeah.
So those of you back at home thinking the season starts in September. So here we are, tied up. This is the first time it's been tied up with actual numbers.
So 5
Other than
serving
0.
5 in the head pen scoreboard. Rocky Carson looking to take the lead.
See, good different serve, different angle on the ball. Carson a little loose here in game 2, 6 serving 5. But as you know, Kane sometimes turns it on in a jiffy.
Rocky Carson leading this match by 1, 6 serving 5 in the Headpan scoreboard. Game number 2 of this men's pro final.
And a different serve, but it was a little short. Kane back in the service box. JP, what do you have courtside?
Yeah, Dean, so earlier we saw Kane Waslinchuk win game 1, 15-1. But this isn't the first time that Rocky Carson has gone down to Kane Waslinchuk with -1 points. This has happened 3 other times before, more than any other player that he's played against on tour. Thanks, Dean.
There you go. Rocky Carson with a nice return of serve right there.
So Rocky on a 6-point run, trying to extend it and to keep the lead on this match. 6 serving 5 in the Headpan scoreboard.
That skipped
Skip
in
ball.
right there. Another point for Carson.
Seven serving 5, the Headpan scoreboard. So that's the 5th skip by Kane Waslinchuk in game number 2. Kane. Waiting for Rocky serve. Rocky change the serve. Oh,
What
good
a
return.
shot right there by Kane
That
Waslinchuk.
bit the corner right there on the right side. Nothing that can be done. So 5 serving 7 now. Kane looking to end Rocky's 7-point run here. Let's see if he keeps doing that lob to the right, and he does.
Hashtag just a replay.
Kane, again, favoring that high lob to Rocky's forehand.
Good cross court there by Kane. Good pickup there by Carson. He's going to shoot that, left it up. Rocky can't get a racket on it. Point Waslinchuk.
So Waslinchuk ends Rocky's 7-point right now, but he's still behind by 1 point. 6 serving 7 on the Headpan scoreboard. Referee Scott McClellan. Again, 2 side judges that we have here. Thomas Carter and Andres Acuna. Kane, high lob.
Good pickup there. Kane set up at the dotted line. Cross court. Rocky's right there. Big setup again off the back wall. Nice pinch rollout by Rocky Carson.
That was it. That was the play. Rocky Carson pulled off the shot that was effective. Very difficult shot. He pulled it off. Side out.
You know, heading into the U.S. Open, these players are really only separated by about 230 ranking points. What that means, obviously, is I don't know, a tour win. If Rocky did win the match, I don't think he would overtake the #1 spot this weekend. I think it's a little less. I think it's about 200 points.
But since Kane Waslinchuk didn't play this event last year,
No, but those points already came off because that was last weekend. The date switched. So we have a rolling 12-month calendar. It's a very intricate ranking system, although it's been effective.
skip ball there by
Big
Rocky Carson.
splinters right there for Rocky Carson.
So Kane Waslinchuk ties up this match at 7 apiece, game number 2.
Kane, high lob, Rocky's forehand, cuts it off. That was a flat rollout in the corner. Overhand, outdoor racquetball shot.
See, you said outdoor racquetball. Rocky, one of the best outdoor racquetball players in the world.
Rocky Carson, drive serve. Set up off the back wall for Carson into the corner. Another point by Rocky Carson.
Rocky Carson playing very differently in this second game. He's playing a lot smarter.
Yeah, you know, maybe a little more relaxed. He's serving, obviously he's serving a little bit better. Kane's not making as many shots as normal. So you see Rocky taking a little something off his serve, not full drive serve, a little cut serve there.
Doing a changeup. Rocky Carson. Wazelenchuk gets a set from Carson.
Oh, here's a plum off the back wall. Good pickup there by Carson. Kane going for that corner again, right into the ground. Point, Carson.
So 9 serving 7. Rocky Carson, 2-point lead here. Not very common for Carson to take
Is that
the lead.
Glass? Oh my. Glass door broke on another court behind us, and the crowd.
Is Alvaro Beltran playing here? Is Alvaro Beltran playing here? I think he is. Match continues.
So the match has got to keep going. I don't know if we should. Yeah, the match is going to go.
Okay, so 9 serving 7.
On the headpen scoreboard here. Rocky Carson serving.
At the pace that Rocky's playing right now, Dean, I think he can keep this going and take it to the distance. He's playing a lot smarter. Changing the serve, doing some change-ups. I think this will be good.
A little bit different on what he's doing with the serve. Skipped it in right there.
See, there
Rocky
you
North, double digits for Rocky Carson.
See, there you go. He is doing a lot different serves right now.
Maybe if no one's watching, Rocky will play better.
Maybe it is.
So Rocky Carson serving 10, serving 7 on the headpen scoreboard.
Down the
Beauty
line,
sh-
Kane
beautiful-
Wazelenchuk.
beautiful
What
shot.
effective shot right there. Keeping it simple, keeping it real. Kane gets a side out. 7 serving 10 in the headpen scoreboard. Kane Wazelenchuk looking to retake this game.
Nice pinch kill shot again
Wow.
by Rocky Carson.
Wow, Carson, I'm impressed. He is playing a lot smarter now. That's why he's leading.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rocky Carson 10. Kane Wazelenchuk 7. Short serve. Look at what he just gave Kane a different look on where he's going.
You
with
know
that
what? I
ball.
actually, he fooled me too, to be honest. That was a good serve right there, but unfortunately didn't execute well. Down the line.
Nice kill shot there by Rocky. So that was a second serve. So it is a side out. So what happened was Rocky short served the first serve, remember, because he fooled you. So his second serve, although Scott called the serve good, Kane appealed. Both line judges overturned, said it was short, so side out. Pick up there. Good shot right there by Rocky Carson to get himself back into the service box.
So again, 10 serving 7, the headpen scoreboard. Rocky needs to keep this lead, Dean. He can't let it slip away. Short. Second opportunity for Carson.
Rocky Carson.
Wow.
Why not like a high lob nick or something to the back of the court? At least if Kane's gonna roll it, make him roll it from 39 and 3/4 feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mario?
that was not the best shot selection serve for Carson. Now Kane, in driver's seat, short.
Kane's been stuck on 7 for quite some time here.
He's been there for a while. Kane. Wow.
That's where Rocky's been scoring his points on that pinch, and we talked about earlier, the pinches are staying up. Rocky, you know, he's been playing on this court a lot. He's got it down pat on how to kill that, how to pinch that ball and keep it down.
That serve has been working for Kane game 1, but not in game 2. It's not the first time that Rocky's killed that ball. So he needs to change that.
Skipped it in right there. 11 serving 7 on the head pen scoreboard.
This is the largest lead that Rocky Carson has had all game. So
All match.
So 8 skips now by Kane Wazelinchuk. Some of those being awarded points to Rocky Carson.
Flat as a pancake. Wow.
So 7 serving 11 in the head pen scoreboard.
Kane with the high lob.
Keeping it up. Kane.
Rocky can't catch up to that one. Nice point by Kane Wazelinchuk. Hasn't scored a point in quite a while right here. We might have our first towel timeout.
So 8 serving 11. Yeah, it's not very common that we see Kane dive and Rocky dive, not even in the same rally.
Towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a partner of the tour, please email me, dean@irt-tour.com. Next week, U.S. Open. Tune in. We're going to have a special show, most likely going to be Tuesday night. IRT will go live from the Target Center in Minneapolis.
Come on.
Kane tried shooting that ball.
Rocky Carson again in the driver's seat. 11 serving 8. Kane.
Good serve by Rocky Carson. This is
Very
going to
good.
come off the side wall and have a setup for Carson down the line. Kane's right there. Wallpaper returns the favor down the line. 12 serving 8. Rocky Carson. So next October 1st is when the U.S. Open starts. I believe it's October 2nd. So October 1st is a Tuesday. So we're going to have a U.S. Open preview show at the Target Center. Stay tuned. Check our Facebooks for all that info. Short serve is the call. So interesting to see what Rocky's going to do here on the second serve, Fabio. He's been having that high lob. It has not been effective. Now it looks like he's almost going to go. Look, maybe he's going with a high lob. Nick, no.
That ball needs to get closer to the wall and a lot further.
That ball bounced and short hopped it. Pinch rolled it. So 8 serving 12 on the head pen scoreboard. Is this where Kane makes his move? I don't know, he's not serving well late in the second game here.
No, he's not being effective in his serve as the first game, but he needs to do it because Rocky's only 3 points away from winning this game too.
Good shot right there by Kane overhand. He's going to go for a corner now again. Rocky's right there. Good cross-court pass by Rocky Carson.
See how Kane favors that shot right in the corner. He favors it a lot.
That
and
overhand.
It's been effective, but not.
He rolls it more times than none.
Exactly, but not this time. Rocky was waiting for it, and he was just uncanny with the result. Rocky Carson, 12 serving 8 in the head pen scoreboard.
Kane skipped it in again. 13 serves 8. Carson in the lead.
So 10 skips by Kane Wazelinchuk.
10 skips this game?
This
or-
game,
yeah.
game number 2. Some of them have been points given to Rocky Carson. So he skipped 0 times in game number 1. Game number 2, 10 times. And it's reflected in the score. Side out.
Side out right there. 8 serves 13. Once again, we talk about racquetball being a game of runs. Is there a run right now for Kane Wazelinchuk?
Kane is 7 points away from winning this match. Short. Kane, high lob Nick.
Rocky goes with the ceiling ball. Who's making a mistake? Kane did. Rocky shoots it cross court. Kane chases it. Big setup right in center court. Why did Rocky pinch that ball? What a shot by Rocky Carson. Both players pointing to each other saying, you made a good shot. No, you made a good shot. If I was Rocky, I would have said, I made the good shot.
He made the winning shot. Yeah, definitely.
That was good racquetball camaraderie right there.
Best rally of the match so far?
That was the best rally of the match. We haven't had too many rallies. That was one of them. Want to give a big shout out to Fran Davis from FranDavisRacquetball.com. I know she's watching on someone's phone. Nice shot right there by Rocky Carson. Great ceiling ball. Kane's on the defense here. Rocky's going to go back up top. This is going to be short. Kane's going to shoot this right down the line. Rocky picks that one right up. Great cutoff.
That was
Kane Wassenchuk right out of midair.
That was the right selection, the right shot for Kane. Trying to catch Rocky Carson off guard and not being there ready for it. I truly think that that's one of the shots that Kane needs to keep making to get back on top here and not send this to a tiebreaker. Though I know you want an 11-10 tiebreaker.
Oh my
Dean.
God, that would be insane. Good pickup right there by Rocky Carson. And Kane gets that one. Point 9 serving 13 on the head pen scoreboard.
See, that's what I was talking about. Even though Kane is leading in the match as a whole, he doesn't give up. He keeps on running. He keeps on going. Kane. A lob to Rocky's forehand.
Wow, between the legs, kill shot. You know, we're going to talk about shot selection really quick right there. Rocky went cross court. Now, the ball came off the back wall, so Kane was able to catch up to it. You know, he's got the pinch. Kane's behind him. You know, I really want to see the right shot being taken. 10 serving, 13 on the head pen scoreboard.
Kane taking that lob forward.
Nice little touch hands by Rocky Carson. Slices it into the side wall.
I really don't think that Rocky Carson will lose this match if Kane keeps on serving him in that way. Rocky Carson, again, in the box, drive serving to the right. What a fantastic return of serve from Kane Wassenchuk. I really like that serve on Kane, but that return was very, very effective. Kane.
Does Rocky have what it takes to get this to a tiebreaker?
He definitely does. Definitely does. Side out.
Side out again. We're in a position we haven't seen Rocky Carson in a really long time.
So he's up 13, serving 10 in the head pen scoreboard. 2 points away from taking this to the distance.
So when we went to 2 out of 3, the IRT, I don't think Rocky's been in a tiebreaker with Kane ever. So why is not the Z-serve coming out, Fabio?
We've seen Rocky Carson do the C-serve throughout this whole tournament, and now he's not doing it against Kane, and Kane keeps on doing this serve.
There's the high lob Nick.
What a great seeing shot there by Carson, giving plenty of trouble.
Kane skipped that one in.
I would like to see Kane doing a different serve. I think it would be more effective, more aggressive. Kane gets a set from Carson. Wow.
Great down the line shot by by Kane Wassenchuk.
So 10, serving 13.
Timeout on the court. We'll take a short break ourselves right here on IRT Live.
My name is Bobby Horn, or David Horn, as some might know me as.
Oh my goodness.
The Reaching Dream Foundation has helped me out a lot in the last, for as long as I can remember, really.
Oh, too good.
This sport has taken me to a place that I never thought I would be before.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at Championship Court in Laurel, Maryland at the 2019 Valentine Open. Kane Wasylenchuk taking on Rocky Carson. Game number 2. Kane took a timeout leading the serve. And, you know, it's rare to see a pro player ask for a timeout when he's serving.
Kane does it a lot, actually. No, I think he did it early in the semifinals as well. So time is back in. Kane serving. 10 serving, 13. Kane needs 5, Rocky needs 2. Advantage. You got to give the best player in the world, the #1 ranked player in the world, the advantage here.
That serve.
Nice overhand down the line by Rocky Carson. You know what Rocky needs right now? 1. He can't think I need 2. He got to sit there and focus on 1. A good serve. A Z serve. He's got to get it in. Goes down the line. Now, what does he do on the second serve here?
High lob Nick to Kane's backhand.
I've been looking for the high lob Nick the whole day here. He's probably going to do a slap Z.
Nope.
Good pickup, big setup off the back wall for Carson. Kane is right there between his legs. Replay, hashtag. Disagree. Avoidable. Point Carson. So we have our first game point opportunity for Rocky Carson here in game 2. 14, serving 10. So here comes the drive serve. Do you go for the crack? You know he's going to do that same Z serve again, that high lob, that half lob Z. You know, Kane made a couple of really bad shots off it. Is he going to correct himself? Oh, Kane went back to Rocky's backhand.
Ceiling shot there, Carson.
It's a little short. Carson went bottom board and missed it. Splinters. Short, not by much. Kane Wasylenchuk, 10 serves, 14. What a good pickup there by Rocky Carson.
Set up
off the back wall, cross court. Kane's going to shoot this ball right. Say, why do you got to give your opponent that shot? Rocky moved out of the way and said, here, pinch it in the corner. I can't get it.
Yeah, we were talking about that shot that Kane favors a lot. So I hope Rocky realizes before it's too late that he does not put the ball in that spot.
Short serve. Kane definitely is dialing up his serve a little bit there. 11 serving 14. His lob serve is no joke. So here comes his second serve. Going to be high lob to Rocky's back forehand. Hits the side wall. Setup coming from Carson. Kane puts it up top. Rocky's going to shoot this cross court. Kane grabs a racket. Swats it at the back wall. Kane went for the reverse pinch rollout. Missed it. We have our second game point opportunity for Rocky Carson, hoping to send this into a tiebreaker here. The fans are cheering Rocky. They want to see a breaker. Drive serve from Carson. Can't get that serve in, Fabio.
No.
Second serve coming. Got to do something a little different. But it's been working for him, so he's probably going to stick to it. Flat rollout right there. Rocky Carson sends this to a tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen. 15-11 in game 2. We'll be back in a minute right here on IRT Live.
My name's Sebastian Fernandez. I'm 18 and I'm from Mexico. Before being part of the Reaching Your Dream Foundation, I dreamt of being in the top 50, and now I'm in the top 22, and that is because Reaching Your Dream Foundation has helped me cover my expenses for traveling and hospitality, which helps me focus on my game and allows me to travel to more tournaments that I couldn't do it by myself. I also like the Reaching Your Foundation is because they help the juniors, not the pros, as me and many others. They help juniors, and I also too work with juniors, so it's nice that Reaching Your Dream Foundation is helping juniors too. So I think if you have extra cash, you should donate to Reaching Your Dream Foundation, because just like me and other juniors and pros, it helps you reach your dream.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Valentine Open. Sport Fit, Laurel, Maryland. This is the tiebreaker. Kane looking at all business in there. Rocky Carson. Side out is the call. So it was an avoidable call right there. Kane actually looked at it and said, "You know he was going cross court, right?" I don't think it matters if the shot isn't open, he's not taking it. So Kane Rocky serving 0-0.
Skip ball
Kane
there.
skipped it in.
Carson scores the first point of this third and final game. So Rocky has taken Kane to tiebreakers. He's lost all of them.
Nice little flick of the wrist there. Kane Waslinchuk back in the box.
So this would be the 8th tiebreaker between these two athletes on the Pro Tour. Kane Waslinchuk serving. Short. Remember, this game is to 11 points. Kane again favoring that serve.
Good dive right there by Waslinchuk. Rocky goes up top. Kane shoots this from 39.5 feet. Skips it in.
Kane. Rocky Carson, ceiling. Wow, what a great pickup there by Rocky Carson. Kane skipping that shot.
What a rally right there, ladies and gentlemen. Watching some really good racquetball.
So 2 serving 0 on the headpan scoreboard. Carson leading by 2.
Skipped it in there, Kane Waslinchuk, 3 serves 0.
That dominance that Kane was showing throughout the match up until the first half of the second game is gone.
Yeah, I don't know if there's something wrong, maybe. I don't know. He just doesn't look himself. You know, he's not sharp.
Setup there. Kane Waslinchuk. Rocky Carson gives Kane another setup. Close to the wall, though.
Too many setups here for Kane. He's going to roll one of them, and there it is. Not a good shot there by Rocky Carson. Kane on the board, 1 serving 3 on the head pen scoreboard. High lob Nick. Rocky goes up top. Rocky skips it in. Kane
Rocky Carson seeing shot there. Kane
I wouldn't
Wasilewicz.
give Kane too many of these setups. You know what I mean,
Yep.
Fabio?
Definitely. Kane.
Nice shot, Rocky Carson. Kane Point says good shot. Three serving two on the head pen scoreboard. Rocky Carson drive serve. Good side out shot right there by Kane. Two bounce get Rocky Carson.
So 2 serving 3 on the head pen scoreboard. Kane looking to tie this up at 3 apiece.
Rocky takes it out of midair, skipped it in, tied up at 3. How did Kane get here? Carlos Keller in the 16s, Mercado in the quarters, Franco in the semis. How did Carson get here?
Ceiling shot there. Kane takes the ceiling shot himself. Rocky. Again, same return. Kane with a setup. Wow, Kane picks it up.
Big setup for Rocky Carson. Nice running back, pinch shot for a winner. How did Carson get here? Thomas Carter in the 16s, Beltran in the quarters, Murray in the semis. 1 versus 2, Valentine Open.
Rocky Carson looking to drive serve. Kane. Kane, set up. Wow, great shot. Something wrong with Kane. No, he's grabbing his wrist. He's okay. So 3 serving 3 in the head pen scoreboard. Kane Wasilewicz tying this match up. Both of these players 8 points away. Kane. Rocky, back wall.
Good pickup from Carson. Kane, front wall, side wall, kill.
Kane taking the lead for the first time in this tiebreaker. 4 serving 3 now in the head pen scoreboard. Let's see if we can keep this lead.
Yeah, what I've noticed is when, like, if we go back to game 2, when Rocky Carson's in the lead, he's got a different demeanor. And what I don't want to see is his demeanor change because he's not in the lead.
He's too defensive.
Yeah, like, I mean, he was aggressive, he was winning, he had the lead, this, that, and the other.
But yes, he's too defensive right now. I think this is an opportunity for him to regroup. Listen, he's down 3-5 in this tiebreaker. If Kane scores a point, I think it would be very wise for him to ask for a timeout and not wait for too long and too late.
No, absolutely. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rocky out of midair, down the line. Great shot by Rocky Carson back in the service box. 3 serving 5 on the head pen scoreboard. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank all of our partners, Rafa House, RYDF, Head, Pen, Gearbox, Service Master, Rollout Racquetball. Kane skips it in, 4 serves 5. We'll go through at the end of this match. All of the local sponsors, we'll thank all of them. But for now, the match is on. Nitty gritty. Carson serving. 4 serves 5. Oh, Rocky skipped the winner right there. You got to make that shot right now. Again, Fabio, I want to talk about shot selection. You know, even though he didn't execute it, was it the right shot to begin with?
What about going cross court?
It would have been a better play.
He had that option.
You know, Rocky was in the front of the court. He's really got to take advantage of that. 6 serving 4 on the head pen scoreboard.
Kane Wasilewicz again, that lob nick to Rocky's forehand. Rocky short hopping it. 2 bounces. Kane, another point. extending his lead to 3.
Do we have an 11-10 tiebreaker?
Rocky needs to side out right now or ask for a timeout.
I don't think I've seen him take a timeout when he's serving.
Rocky Carson, ceiling shot there, set up for Kane, easy setup. Skip
Rocky
ball.
skipped it in. Too many skips from Rocky Carson here late in this breaker.
8, serving 4. In the headpan scoreboard, Kane Wozniacki 3 points away from winning his first title of the 2019-2020 season. Between the legs, Kane behind his back. Now,
Rally
the back
right
wall.
here. It's a straight in shot. That's a point.
So 9, serving 4.
That's an easy call for head referee Scott McClellan right there. Not even a look. I think if we want to talk about shot selection, I think Rocky's more mad at himself for giving up that avoidable, for being in that spot, for hitting the ball back to himself
Completely agree with that. Lobnick again. Kane. Cross court. Kane with a setup. Not an easy one, but he gets it.
Here comes a forehand off the back wall. Kane down the line, winner. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first match point opportunity here for Kane Wozniacki. 10 serving 4 in the headpen scoreboard. Tiebreaker action right here. Kane serving. No drive, high lob.
But that lob nick was very different from the rest of them. This was really
Big setup.
separate from the wall.
Kane Wozniacki pulled it out. You know, unbelievable match right there, ladies and gentlemen. Kane Wozniacki over Rocky Carson. 15-1. Lost the second game. 11-15. Pulls out the tiebreaker. 11-4. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen, right here in Laurel, Maryland.
So Kane takes his first win of the season. Rocky takes the first win in Atlanta. Now Kane takes the second win here in Laurel, Maryland.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, I can't say enough that the Kane did not have his best stuff, but yet he pulled it off. So that's the making of a champion right there.
That is, I completely agree. And this is a motivation part. Right now, they're going into the U.S. Open. This is the last pro stop before the U.S. Open. I know Rocky Carson's going next week, the 3-well ball Vegas playing outdoor, but Kane has the opportunity here to regroup and come on strong at the U.S. Open, show dominance as he always has.
So, real quick, want to thank Tracy Valentine, Imani Valentine, Formula Flow, Sport Fit Total Fitness, D&J Towing and Recovery, Pro Racquetball Stats, BJ's Restaurants, Grind and Conquer, Vicky Hopkins, Wayne Toyne, Mike and Karen Grids, Maddie Melendez, Eric Robinson, David Austin, Ryan Wilson, the Spiro family, Dottie's Trophy, Cubes.com, the Maryland Rack Pack, Zurich Construction, Slimo and Charity Warrigan. Next up on the agenda, ladies and gentlemen, October 3rd is the United States Open, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Be there or be square. For Dean Bear, Fabio Soto, Pablo Faje, and our statistician, JP Edwards, good night, ladies and gentlemen.